Hi, hello friends. Welcome everyone to Super 25, India's largest retail traders online conference. I am 𝐂𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐨𝐧, the CEO of Traders Gurukul and also the host and speaker for today's program. It's a great pleasure to invite every one of you to the third edition of the Super 25 series. I hope and I'm confident that every one of you had a fantastic learning during the last 24 sessions. A warm welcome to one and all for the finale of Super 25 today. Before I kick off my show, I would like to thank our media partner Money Control Pro, the largest financial portal in India with millions of daily readership on their website. And I would also like to thank our title sponsor Espresso from the family of Sheikh Khan, one of the leading stockbrokers in India with millions of traders and investors as their customers. The speaker for today is myself, 𝐂𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐨𝐧, and I am going to take you through an interesting concept called compression theory for big targets. On behalf of Traders Gurukul, Money Control Pro, Espresso, I extend my warm welcome to all the participants for the final finale of Super 25. All right, let's deep dive. Thank you so much, Espresso. It's a great pleasure and honor to have you as our title sponsor for the last 25 days. And we look forward for your further and strong association going forward. For people who don't know me, I am Ashok, the CEO of 𝐂𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐨𝐧.com. This is the parent company of Traders Gurukul, which is mainly focused on empowering retail traders with financial knowledge. And I'm also the co-founder of a company called Stratazon, which is mainly involved in building algorithmic strategies for Indian derivative markets. And I've also been a private mentor in the financial markets through my flagship program called i3T3. A mechanical engineer with an MBA in finance. I'm ex-Toyota, ex-SAP, full-time trader from the last 5 years, 5+ years rather. So 23 quarters of trading in which I made money in 21 quarters, lost money in 2 quarters. It has been a fantastic journey so far. This is my slogan. Because I am a data-driven player, I only believe in God. For everything else, I need data. All right, so coming to today's agenda, we are going to learn the concept of compression. We're going to learn its anatomy, the benefits, and some practical case studies to understand and re-emphasize the whole concept to every one of you. So let us kick off with the story of compression. Friends, you see a beautiful spring held between two hands. What comes to your mind when you look at this image? What comes to your mind when you look at the image that is being shown? Fundamentally, when you compress a spring, it bounces. Why does it bounce? Because it is the inherent property of the spring. All right. Similarly, in price behavior, there is a unique concept where the institutions cheat retail traders for taking the price to a deeper extent. So what is compression? Anything that is compressed will bounce back. Correct? That is basic phenomenon of any object. Very rarely if it doesn't have the energy to pull it back or push it back, it may not. When do you think there is a demand, friends? Think about the common things in life, when be it real estate or anything in the world, when do you think there is a demand? You say there is a demand for anything when there are more buyers. Is that right? If there are more buyers, there is a demand. Now, when do you think there is a supply? When there are more sellers. You say, boss, there is excess supply. Can you imagine a fake demand? Can you guys imagine a fake supply? Since I am the host and speaker for today's program, go ahead, always shoot your question. Let us keep it more interactive. I want this session to be a great learning exercise for every one of us, and I look forward for a extensive interactive session. All right. So try to imagine and tell me if you can imagine a fake supply or a fake demand. Yes, it is very much possible. How many times politicians inflate prices? Vegetable prices, people hide commodities in godowns, thereby creating artificial demand, right? What is that? It's absolute cheating. But it happens in the economy. It is a part and parcel of the economy if it is not tracked properly, right? Price can even go up sometimes with fake demand. It can go down sometimes with fake supply. That is manipulation. That is what we are going to discuss, a very simple and unique concept which can definitely do justice in a span of 1.5 hours. Okay, before I proceed further, you need to understand certain basic things. See, when you look at candlestick, first of all, remember in price action, in the world of price action, there are in the fundamental data that you see in markets, there are only 4 things which I really care: price, time, volume, open interest. Anything beyond this is trash for me. I don't care about indicators. I don't believe in any indicators. For that matter, it's almost many years since I left all those so-called indicators. The only indicator which I ever romanced is 𝐂𝐸𝐿𝐻𝐾𝐬𝐬, rather 𝐂𝐸𝐸𝐾𝐬𝐬. All right. So you have hundreds of candles in Japanese candlesticks. And for your kind information, officially the Japanese candlesticks went to America through this great man, Steve Nissen, who officially, through his official book called Candlesticks Defined or something like that. Okay, there are dojis, there are hammers, there is sparrow. Okay, there are so many kind of candlesticks, but ideally I focus on only 2 types. Either it is a candle with a very big body, or it is a candle with a very small body. That's all I have. Okay, the one with big body is called as a momentum candle. The one with small body is called as a base candle in my language. And that so-called momentum candle which we talk, which you see on the left side, that is a situation where everybody is absolute control. It's a green big candle. Okay, if it's a total red candle, it is something like sellers are in control. So in case of momentum, either buyers or sellers are in absolute control. In case of this so-called small chotu base candle, everybody is not in control. It is a draw match. It is an absolute draw match. It is neither buyers nor sellers. It is a state of confusion. People are fighting for dominance. So there are only 2 candles. Rest all is meaningless for me, and it doesn't mean anything for me. Got it? Before we proceed further, can you guys type M and B? If you understand the only 2 kinds of candles, one is a big body candle, one is a small body. Ideally, the body should be such that it is more than 50% of the total range. If the body is less than 50% of the total range of the candle, it is a base candle. That's all. All right. That's all is the fundamental and basic thing that you need to know. Having said this, there is another scenario where a candle can be of 2 types. Okay. One is a range candle, extended range candle. One is a narrow range candle. The extended range candle is a candle where the total range is very, very high. What do you mean by range? What do you mean by range, friends? Somebody type it. Range is nothing but the high minus low. If the length, this is the range. If the range of the candle is high, it is extended range candle. If the range of the candle is low, it is a narrow range candle. That's all. And for the purpose of analysis and the purpose of simplification, I am going to tell you that these kind of candles are amazing candles. Either one of them should be in absolute control. It should be either a great momentum candle, okay, or it should be a very chotu base. The area of confusion should be very, very small. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. These two candles are cheating. The candles 1 and 3 are cheating. The candles 2 and 4 are smart. Okay. Can everyone give me a check if you understand this phenomenon? If you have understood, it has to be an ERC, extended range momentum candle, or it has to be a narrow range base candle. Okay, this defines the foundation of price action. And the entire story of price action revolves around these two simple thought process. All right. So let us go further. See, because of the time constraint, I might go a little fast on some aspects, but don't worry. I am confident by the end of the show. Later, if you try to access the recordings, I am sure you would get the concepts because they are not rocket science if you understand the process. All right. So let's move further. So let us understand the art of compression. Now, number one. Let me draw something for you. Let me draw something for you. All right. So let me ask a very, very simple question. This is a movement pathway, part 2, part 3, part 4. Now let me ask one basic question. Okay. Among all these 4 ways of price travel, which way is good for you? Which kind of travel is best for a trader? Think about it. If you type an answer, type a number, and then tell me why. If you say Ashok 2 is the best way of price movement, explain me why. If you say 4 is the best way of price movement, explain me why. Because that's where you will understand the essence of these concepts. So when you type the answer, let me give you one perspective. Suppose there is a match. Okay. Who will win the match? Number one, either the best team will win. Okay. You can fight and win a match. That is one way. You are strong enough and you win a match. Number two, your opponent is so weak that anyway you will win. Case 1, India versus Australia. India fights hard with strongly, toughly, and wins against Australia. Number one. Second, India plays against maybe Afghanistan, Namibia, some team, and naturally India will win because India is a very strong team. Correct? Either you should be super strong or your opponent should be very weak. These two are the fundamental scenarios that help somebody win. Keep that in mind. Okay. When I look back the answers, people say 2 is good because it gives us chance to pyramid with clear stop loss. And one Mr. Pradeep says Ashok 4 is good. Ironically, maximum number of people chose 2. Some have chosen, Rajesh Singh says 1, Naveen Gupta says 4. But Let me give you a perspective. Remember this, friends. Case 1 is hypothetical. It is ruled out. Stock markets never move that way. Okay. There is no concept. There is no way that price can go all the time up. That is unrealistic, not sustainable. Second, 2 is a decent possibility. 3 is a possibility and 4 is a possibility. So only 2, 3, 4. If somebody has answered 1, I'm sorry. You are theoretically correct, practically wrong. Now, 2 is a confident move. 2 is a super confident move because, okay, in 2, who is under control? Buyers or sellers? Can someone explain me? In 2, who is under control? Type 2 hyphen buyers or 2 hyphen sellers. Who is controlling it? It is obviously buyers because price is going up, right? Strong momentum move. Imagine a highway where car is going, nobody to stop it. That is your momentum candle. Base candle is like driving in the gullies of old Delhi. Every junction you will see people coming across your car, too many humps. You can't travel at high speed. Whereas momentum candle is like a highway. It's a national highway. Nobody stops you except tolls. Nothing is there to stop. Tolls are just like relaxation points. Correct? So 3 comparatively is a scenario where it is not as confident as 2. So 2 is like a highway, 3 is like a state highway, 2 is like a national highway, for example. 3 is like a state highway, 4 is like gully. This is gully movement. This concept of movement where there is too much congestion throughout the journey, that is called as compression. This concept of 4, the gully movement, is called as compression. Now let us go further. Let's try to understand what exactly it means. When I show you an anatomy, you will understand. See, there is a zone. A zone is a place where either price reverses or price make a slow stoppage. Okay. And in fact, only remember this. Okay. I think for the benefit of all, I will explain this concept to you. All right. Either price can go, do some time pass and go further. Price can come down, do some time pass and come down. Price can go up, do some congestion, come down. Price can go down, do some congestion, go up. This is called rally, base, rally. This is a drop in price, base, drop. This is rally in price, base formation, drop in price. This is drop in price, base formation and rally in price. Only four scenarios would happen. Either it is a rally based rally, drop based drop, rally based drop and drop based rally. These are the 4 fundamental scenarios that always happens. Okay. Sounds good. Now see here. This is a phenomenon where it is a drop, base formation and rally. So that is a place, drop, base formation and then rally. So this is one kind of a fort where price reacted. Okay. Now what happens is there is another zone at the top which is typically rally, base and drop. Okay. Now what happens is price is trying to go up. Okay. An institution has decided to sell here. Here a very big institution having, let's say, 1000 lots Nifty sell is here. When price comes there, 1,000 lots will be triggered. They can make a killing. Now, very, very basic. If India is fighting against an opponent, you have two choices. You have Australia, you have Afghanistan or Zimbabwe. Whom do you want as opponent? Whom do you want as opponent in the finals of a match? You want Australia or Zimbabwe? Practically. And why? You ideally want Zimbabwe because that team is weak. Even with decent performance, you will win. You don't have to really fight. Even with ordinary performance, you will win. The same thing here. Now, let us see what price does. Price is moving ahead. Okay? Keep a watch. Keep a watch. Price can do four things. Number one, it can go here like this. Number two, it can go here like this. Number three, it can go here like this. A, B, C. The C scenario is called as compression. The C scenario is called as compression. What does that mean? It means price goes up. See this? Price goes to A, come back to B, goes up to C, again come back to D and go up to A, E. In the journey, what is happening? Price is coming back, testing every level. Price goes up, come back, picks up some orders, pending orders goes up, again comes back, picks up some orders. It is not going happily. The bus is not moving directly. In simple words, if I have to say, there is a bus which goes from Bangalore to Chennai. What is the best way to go? Like this. Now, if the bus goes from Bangalore to Kolar, come back to Hoskote, from Hoskota to a border of Karnataka, come back further again. If he again crosses Karnataka border, enters the border again, enters the outskirts of Chennai, comes back again. What does it mean? The bus is not full, right? How many of you understand? In the first scenario, the bus is full. There are a lot of passengers in it. That is why it doesn't have patience to go. In the second scenario, there is absolutely no urgency. The bus is coming back, picking people, coming back, picking. What does it mean? It means it doesn't have people. This is full bus. This is empty. That is why he keeps coming back. Everyone agree? If you understand this phenomenon, give me a check. If you understand this phenomenon, typical bus scenario. If it goes direct, it is full of passengers. If it doesn't go, it doesn't have passengers. That is what is compression. So now what is happening is, see here, the price went ahead, came back into another bus station, it went up. It again comes back into another bus station, goes up. It again comes back, like that it will travel now. So throughout the journey, it is very, very confidently clear that price will only create multiple stops. Multiple stops. It creates a sandwich of stops where each stops are touching against the old stops. This kind of price movement where each zone is sandwiching on another zone is called as compression. So when price goes there, it is very, very evident that this whole movement is an artificial movement. There are buyers, price went up, hence we say buyers bought it. No, these buyers are not great buyers, they are weak buyers. These are all injured people. The whole people. Tomorrow, if somebody comes from the top attacking these people, they will all get destroyed because they are already weak, they are injured, they are tired. Imagine a strong team, fresh team fighting against a very, very weak team, already a weak team, also injured and also tired. What kind of a situation is that? Everyone gets that? Okay, superb. Let's go further. I'm trying to emphasize the concept. After that, it's a phenomenon. Okay. Now the same thing holds good. And when price goes there, when they all come down, that big order of 1,000 lots, when they hit, these people are very vulnerable. They're very weak. They're tired. They can't fight them. They will surrender. And price royally comes down. It keeps crashing. The anatomy supply is also same. Price goes up, forms a zone there, comes down, forms a zone. Now it wants to come down. A big institution wants to take a long, huge, big order at the bottom. Now price, the way it's coming, every time it goes back, it takes a pit stop. Again it goes back, kisses that pit stop and come back. It forms another pit stop attached to it. Like that, it doesn't have a confident move, which means the bus is not full. The bus is coming with all injured passengers, tired passengers. So when such movement happens, next time, can these people defend a very strong team? You all know Zimbabwe is weak. Imagine Zimbabwe fighting against India. India will win. Now imagine a tired Zimbabwe. Imagine a tired and injured Zimbabwe fighting against India. What would be their situation? Right? India will do a killing, no? They will die. Poor souls. Can everyone agree with this concept if you have understood the whole philosophy of compression? Superb. If you have understood this concept, let me know. With so much of price movement, a zigzag movement, a confusion movement, definitely when somebody next comes attacking them, it will make a killing. All right. Okay. Now, compression into supply. It's basically a zigzag movement of price trying to weaken the orders there. Price creates higher highs, higher lows. Not only that, it will keep confusing people. It will make an extreme zigzag movement, which is not a confident movement, thereby giving a hint that the entire region is weaker. And when some big guy punches a big order at the top or at the bottom, these guys cannot face it. They will directly surrender. And professional money moves in the same fashion, because when they take an order, they don't want any resistance. They don't want an Australia to fight them. They always want Zimbabwe. They always want Namibia playing against them. Why? Because they can always win. How many of you agree that institutions always win? Who are the prey for institutions? You and me, the retail traders. We are the real prey for the institutions, right? All right, let's go further. We still have another 1 hour. So somebody is asking, Ashok, is it like the triangle and wedge compression? Yes, that is a different name that has been given to it. Look, take a look at this example. Okay, a simple example. Have a look at this example. I want your attention here. What is happening? See, price. See, look at these candles. Look at candle number 1. Look at candle number 2. Look at candle number 3. Look at candle number, all big candles. These are all ERC candles. Can you make out? These are all ERC candles. Second, just mark the base candles. What are base candles? Those candles where body is small. Look at this. This guy's body is small. This guy's body is small. Just mark top to bottom. They all will be kissing each other. It will be all, just mark the high and low of the base candle where body is small, range is high. You can make out they're all kissing each other like a sandwich, like a loaf of bread. When that happens, whatever zigzag movement it does, whatever zigzag movement like that, if whatever it does, this is a weak movement. And when the next time price comes down, see how it comes. Can you imagine? Here it took these many days to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe weeks or months, whatever is the candle. Look at this, only one. Whatever rally that happened in 6 duration, 6 weeks or 6 months, the same thing happened in just one duration. What does that signify? It signifies that it is a compression. Second, they are weak. Third, they are tired. So when an opponent comes them attacking, it is like a tsunami. It will go destroy them. And they can't stand against it. That is the phenomenon. That is the ideal phenomenon. Okay, now I will show many examples like this and tell you how beautiful it can be. Compression into demand, same thing. Price moves in a zigzag manner from up to down. Okay, so when price comes towards that, it comes in a weak fashion, it comes in a slow fashion, and finally once it reaches a level where there is good amount of orders that is available, it will make a strong reaction and the price will not be able to withstand it. The price will not able to withstand it. Make sense? Look at this concept. Okay, now see this. Watch carefully, watch carefully, and only mark the base candles. See, this is a base candle, top to bottom. Okay, this is a base candle. This one, this is a base candle. Just keep marking all base candles. You will come to know that it's all one below the other, one below the other, one below the other. When it is like that, when price goes back, it will go and destroy that region very soon. Let me take you into some more practical examples and you're going to like it for sure. Somebody asked, is it like wedges? Yes, absolutely. What is a wedge? Wedge is just a pattern, okay? But that wedge is happening only because of the underlying principle of compression, nothing else. Okay? It's only happening because of compression and nothing else. Now look at this. Now let me ask a very basic question. Let's say here you are India. This is India. Okay, this is India. Now this is where you are fighting. Okay, and your opponent, who is this opponent A? According to you, who is opponent B? Australia and Zimbabwe. Who is Zimbabwe? Who is Australia? Think and tell me. I am happy to wait. Which is Zimbabwe? According to me, A is Zimbabwe, B is Australia. Why? See the way price is coming towards the zone. It is struggling to come. Extreme zigzag movement. That itself is a beautiful example. That itself will tell you that the opponent is very, very weak. He is not capable of fighting you, nor he will attempt to fight you also. Okay, now let me take 1 minute pause. If you guys have understood the principles, let me know. I will directly jump into the practical theory. Okay, please give me a check. We have another 40 minutes. I will try to utilize that time appropriately. Okay. Superb. Now, let me show you some beautiful examples of compression. All right. And try to observe carefully. If you observe carefully, you will understand properly. Okay. Keep observing. I will show. Aha. This is a beautiful example. Now let me take this. See this. Let's go from the left side. Okay. See this. This is a base candle. This is again a top to bottom base. There is one more big base. I'm going to mark you now. Okay. It is A, B, C, C. This is my D. D, D. This is just to show you where what it means. This one E. Its bottom is here. E. This is my F. This is my G. So what is these things? Can you see the packaging? Jam packed. So what is happening? This is zigzag. Tomorrow if somebody comes and attacks it, price can come down like this. And you might ask me, Ashok, if that is the case, why price did not come that way? See, if it doesn't come, I have no issue. I'm sorry it didn't come. See, look at this. This whole thing is compression. Actually, this whole thing is compression. This is one, this is compression, this is compression. This movement is compression. Can everyone agree? This movement is compression. Please give me a check if you have understood 1, 2, 3, 4 regions are absolute compressions. What do you mean by that? Multiple base candles kissing each other. Right? So that is the underlying principle of compression. Okay, now I will slowly go back to some examples which can help us to understand this phenomenon better. Okay, now look at this one. I'll again mark it. Slowly I'll mark. See, this whole thing is base. I'll take this top as A, this bottom, both all. I'm just merging those things. I'll take this one again, multiple bases, C and D. Okay, and see these four are bases, no? All these four are bases. So I'll take this bottom and that top. This is E. This is also a base, F. See, this whole thing movement is a base. That is why price came down heavily. Many times you'll say, you'll wonder why price came down. Okay, you will start wondering why the hell price moved, because there will be extensive compression and you will not even know that it happened. Now let's take up some examples. Okay, first things first, let me go into the website and go into Nifty. Okay, this is Nifty daily candle. Okay, Let's start with one by one. First one was Asian Paints, right? We'll go one by one. All right. Asian Paints. Okay, I just took up some examples. I just watched the market movement. Okay, and then only I am just marking it. All right, against or else I'll have to keep seeing so many scenarios to explain you this whole principle of compression. All right, now look at this. Do you guys agree this is compression? This one, this is compression. This is compression. Do you agree they are compression? Right? Why compression? Because there is series of base candles kissing across each other. If you watch carefully, see this one, see this fellow. Can you make out this whole region? Is it not compression? See how many base candles? No proper momentum, no paper, no proper strong movement of candles. Okay, this is a simple example. All right, we'll take up. Okay. So Britannia, yeah. Can you make out this? Now watch carefully and mark all zones which are having compression. See this one. This is candle number 1. This is a base. Again, see, I'm joining these two base. It's proper sandwich. What I'm doing, I'm just connecting, finding bases and just marking a rectangle wherever there is base. So next time price bloody come here, it is going to make a killing. It may, okay, you should not ask Ashok, whatever you said did not happen. Arey yaar, it's not that if everything that I say happens, then I'll become the father of market. No, how will I become a trader or an analyst like you? So it's not that everything should happen. If everything happens, I'm 100% correct. It should not happen. That is the beauty of market. Market should cheat everybody, including you and me. So everything I say should never happen. I still remember there was a time in Bank Nifty, I told Bank Nifty will face a dynamic fall, and if it fall from a particular level to a particular level, definitely it will have a roller coaster fall. After I told it will fall, it went up. This was in a YouTube video, and people started, some few people, you know, right, trollers. One guy started trolling me. He said, see, this is what your bakwas is. You said it will fall, it never fall. I said, my friend, it is my view. It is my view, and I am entitled for my view, and it is my right to go wrong. Who are you? I am not here to impress you. I took a view, I followed my view. If it works, I'm happy. If it doesn't work, I'll take my stop loss. And by taking stop loss, it's no crime. It is like any cricket player, like Virat Kohli is out of form, but he is not a useless player. Some guy is asking me, Ashok, can you please explain me the difference between a compression and a sideways movement? Brilliant question. Give me a second. I will show you. This is compression. This is compression. This is sideways movement. Pankaj, Nyayadish, do you understand my answer? You asked the difference between compression and sideways. This is the side. A compression is always trending. Your sideway movement is never trending. Sideway movement will never trend. This is the basic logic. Anyway, thanks for that good question. Let us move further. Okay. So let me go back to the chart. Okay. So tomorrow price comes back, there is every possibility of breaking this zone. If price comes back, there is every chance that price happily go and make 4,200 levels. Okay. Somebody said Dr. Reddy Labs. I saw some solid compression there. Look at this. Everyone, can you see this big candle? This big fall. Do you know why it came? Do you know why it came? It came for the following reason. Number one, see here is a base. Base everywhere. These are all base. I added all the bases. Sometimes there are 3-4 bases. When you merge all 3-4 bases, it will become another daddy base. Okay. So again, these are all bases. Again, these are all bases. This is another base. Okay. Now this price, look at this. This guy is also a base. Come on. This all three are bases. See. These are all bases. Every guy is sandwiched there. Okay. You know why it stopped? There is a small to gap here. There's a small gap candle here. There's a gap between those two candles. That is why price came there and relaxed here. Because that gap was formed because there are some pending orders. There were some basic orders available. There was a strong scenario. So it was like that. Price went and stopped there. Okay. Price action tells you many times what exactly is happening at that location. Not always it gives clue, but majority of the times you can get solid hints from whatever it does. All right. Okay. Now let's go further. Okay. See, this phenomenon always happens in every scenario. Okay. It's not that. Okay, I don't have any intraday scenario right now planned to show you, but anyway, I will try to do that now for you. Let me go to a 1 minute candle kind of a thing. Okay, 1 minute is too much. Let's go 5 minutes, because 1 minute there'll be too much of compression. You'll not understand. I'm just trying to see if I can find a good compression level. But when you in lower time frame, you see a hell lot of compression. It's part and parcel of the phenomenon. No, let me try Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty. How about abnormal compression? These are all normal movement. I'm trying to find out a solid compression, which is a classic compression where you properly see price coming to the root of compression. This is a problem. You instantly, if you want to search, no, you don't get the proper one. No, these are a lot of momentum candles are there. Anyway, let us see at the end. Let us not lose time. We are running short of time. Okay. Now let me take some more weekly charts. You'll understand. Okay. Particularly, you guys understand, these investors are there, no? Those guys will have a great time. See, this is weekly chart of Bajaj Auto. Okay. Now, please connect with me. I'll ask you from this point. Okay. From here, this is a base. Please watch it here. Everyone agree that is a base? Two bases I have merged. Okay. and that should be a demand zone, right? I will mark it into green color. Okay. Now next I'll go further. This is a base. Next I'll take one more rectangle. I'll mark one more base. I'll take one more rectangle. I'll mark one more combination of bases. I'll mark one more rectangle. I'll take again bunch of bases. I'll take one more rectangle. I'll mark some more bases. I can see so much of compression. And now if you look at it, this whole thing is compression. Okay. Now price came here and went up. That is already a base, it tested there. Next time price falls, if you ask me personally, there is every possibility for if there is any weakness, this price will come down till this point to 1750 levels. If there is further more negation or any bad news that will come because of this so-called compression, it can fall up to that point. Now I will take a horizontal line and put it here just to check if there is what is happening behind this. See, this is the before scenario. This shows space. Yeah, I think it can easily fall. If my observation is correct, if there is any damn price correction, if it comes, there is every chance for Bajaj Auto to touch 1800, which is 50% fall from wherever it is. It can happen. It can. I'm telling it can. I'm not telling it will. If it is my father's market, I can say it's my control. No, I can only say a mature trader will only say it can. He can never say it will. And anybody who say it will is not a trader at all. My philosophy. A trader who is one who always believes in probability and stop believing too much on his so-called strategy. All right. Now let's delete this. I'll pick one more stock. The next stock is Cipla. I just saw it in the evening and listed them. Now look at Cipla now. Okay. From 2020, Cipla is moving like this. Now if I mark this, I'll start marking from here. Rally, base, rally. This is one zone. And this is another zone, a bunch of zones here. Yep. And then this is one more zone. And this is one more zone. Anybody else? This is one more zone. Anybody else? This is one more zone. Okay. And this is also a kind of zone here, this one. So this whole rally is not a confident rally. This is what? Too much of injury, movement, tiredness. So suddenly any negative news, boom. But will it really fall? I don't know. You need to make a choice based on other aspects. But if it falls, it will fall horribly. And now imagine you find stocks which are compression downwards. See, this is compression upwards. Imagine a stock which comes like this. You get my point? I mean to say like this. Okay, at that time you can expect an upside move. Imagine picking a very fundamentally very good turnaround stock with a compression downwards. It's really phenomenal. See, it has across all levels. I will go to monthly now. I will show you, for example, Tata Motors. Okay, I observed this phenomenon in Tata Motors recently. This is Tata Motors monthly chart. Okay, now observe this carefully. Okay, this whole thing was a zone. This whole thing was another zone. You keep marking zones, all base candle you keep merging, it keeps going upside. You'll be wondering how nicely price will follow the trace. This is on a monthly candle. When price went up, it was not a confident move. There was every chance for it to come down. Okay, why price comes so fast is because of excessive compression on the journey. I will show you another very interesting concept. Okay, I will show you Euro USD in Forex. Euro USD I saw in monthly or daily. Oh God. I saw some behavior in the lower time frame. I think monthly behavior, if I'm not wrong. Give me a second. Look at this. Can you observe this region, friends? Can you identify the base candles? Imagine merging them. So when you find these kind of, okay, you can find out maximum targets. Most of the times, particularly in equity markets, I look for compression. See, there are about 500, I'm sorry, 5,000 stocks in equity markets. You do your fundamental filter and look for just compression stocks. Many times I have given amazing tips on compression. Only on compression I have given, and it has worked big time for me. It has really worked big time for me. Okay, somebody said Sun Pharma. Look at Sun Pharma. This is a strong movement. See this one? Can you see this? This whole region. Any zigzag is a golden opportunity. And if you start finding compression, too many compression, keep watching how prices reacts there. Many times it will have a smooth. Generally, I use this compression particularly for taking longer targets, because I believe. See how this guy is moving. Look at this now. Can you notice this? This is a classic example. Look at this base. This is one base. Base number 1. Now base number 2. Base number 3. 4. This is also a strong base. Every damn thing is a base. Watch out for power grid. This is bloody monthly candle, huh? 228. Any one negative news, you can see 90, double digit. And how about here? I'll put a straight line at the bottom. Yeah, that's a demand zone. I think it has every reason to break from there. Mark that level, 92. Power Grid Corporation, 92 is a level. If the whole journey is compressed, definitely it is going to come down. It is going to come down soon, and this is the rough place of my entry for a upside movement. This is how I look forward to, take a possible trade. See, for that to take entry and all, you see your tip, you trade your way. If you're using RSI, you use. If you're using moving average, you use. If you're using price action, you use anything. But you just depend price action of compression into it, you will start seeing a bigger win ratio. You will start seeing a bigger success story. All right. You start seeing bigger success story. So is Power Grid a classic example for you? See this? If you are convinced with Power Grid phenomenon, I think rest all is fine. Type PG for Power Grid. And if you are observing your charts, please do mark it. We will revisit them if required during the Q&A session. I'm happy to revisit them. All right. Sounds good. Any comments? The next guy is, somebody said TCS. I think TCS weekly chart. See this guy. Wow. Start from here. Base. 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 Amazing compression. Okay. Now this whole thing is compression. This is a level of 2552 is a level of gap candle. Tomorrow, by any chance, if price comes and react from there, very good. Or if price comes, react and break, the next bottom is this 1500 level from 2500. This is a zone of fall. Rishikesh said how to use for trading. Now I am explaining you how to use for trading. Understand, Rishikesh? Give me a check if you have understood this. The last 25 days, so many people taught you so many things on how to enter. So I'm not focusing on how to enter for you. I am telling this is an enabler. I call it enabler, which will double your success story. Now what I will do, I'll put one more line to this point. I'll come back in time. 1500, right? Yeah, I think here there is a good zone. From here it can zoom up. If by any chance from 4000 level, if the price can break 2500, remember Ashok, it can go kiss 1500 also. You can tell hazard stories. Come on, don't tell me this is TCS, whatever you say. Price is price. You never know. Nothing is less, nothing is more. If it has to fall, nobody can stop it. That is the harsh reality of markets. Okay. Any confusion, friends? All right. If you identify, if you start watching compression, you will remember Ashok in long term. Compression will result in wild move. If there is both side compression, it may move anywhere. It can move anywhere. Go ahead, find some compression charts by the time I come back and revisit the Q&A. Okay, go and find some compression charts. Start liking it. Okay, cool. These are some of the examples which I had marked. I had take it as a list of examples which I had to review with you to re-emphasize the concept of compression ideally. All right. Coming to the learning summary, the compression is very useful for trading. If the price arrives at good tradable zones, plus it can work extremely well. See, generally I preach a concept of 1:3 RR. Okay, I don't believe in 1:2. Okay, I always want minimum 1:3 RR because I strongly believe run rate. I prefer more risk reward ratio instead of win rate. I don't go behind 80% win rate strategies. I am fine with even 35% also, 30% also. I don't care, but I want very good RR. That is my style of trading. Okay. Now, sometimes I target 1:10 RR also. You know when? Whenever there is compression. Because price generally go to the bottom point of compression most of the times. Only whenever there is compression, no, I tell 1:10 should be the target, or whichever is lesser. Compression is not a tradable pattern. It is not your entry formula, not your RSI greater than 30 moving average crossing. No, it is an enabler. It is a phenomenon which makes your opponent weak and yourself stronger. It will tell you whether your opponent is Zimbabwe or Australia. Whenever it is Zimbabwe, be more confident. That's all is the message for today from my side. It is a trade enabler. And always look for compression towards supply or demand zone. And if you, from an investment perspective, if you see compression towards, demand zone, you can even buy in equity. Correct? So the price should move very fast away from the level, but it has to come back in a very, very compressed manner, which means you should be India, but your opponent should be Kenya, Namibia, Afghanistan, or Zimbabwe. Okay. So that is in a nutshell. Okay. Somebody says, Mr. Karan says, can you check sale? Okay. Let me check it. I have no problem. Okay. I'll remove this. Which time frame, my friend? Monthly or daily? This fall? No, this is not compression. Why it's not compression? Because a lot of gaps, a lot of momentum candles. There has to be series of compression. It should not be up down. I'll show you one compression in this if you want. See, this is compression. See, this is compression. Okay, this is compression. Too many base candles. This is compression. It takes time to connect your eyes into the concept of compression. Once you connect it, nothing like it. Okay. All right. So please list down your stocks. I have no problem revisiting them later. All right. Okay. So before I move on to the Q&A, here is a solid announcement. We had 24 amazing sessions so far, and we also had 24 successful winners for each day. We had man of the match or the man of this seminar award. 24 people won the seminar series, and the man who won the man of the series award for Super 25 is Mr. Ankan Hazra. He successfully answered 9 out of 25 questions correctly. He came second in almost 5 instances. Okay, he won the quiz of the day once. Out of 24 days, he also won one day, the quiz of the day, where he got his eligibility. So when we accumulate it, he got the highest marks to win the Man of the Series award. Congratulations, my friend Ankan. It's a great pleasure to know that you have won this award. As a part of our commitment, you will have, access worth 100,000 rupees from Traders Gurukul. My support team will reach out to you in couple of days and they will enable your access. Once again, hearty congratulations and thanks to every one of you for being a part of the championship, and double congratulations to Ankan Hazra. Good luck, my friend. All the best. Before we kick off the Q&A, a bunch of updates. So I just want my partner from Espresso to talk. Mr. Ravinder, are you there, my friend?
I'm there.
Awesome. Go ahead, Ravinder. The stage is yours.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Ravinder Hundal from Espresso onboarding team. We are Espresso and we are committed to help traders. Espresso is discount broking company under a Sher Khan group of companies. For more details, you can visit our website myespresso.com. We are providing best in class charting solution for every type of trader and investor. As a trader, you do analysis, so you need on chart and off chart indicators. Yes, we have 80 plus studies in bench. We try to provide all advanced tools which will help you out to marking zones, lines, and complete your study. We also have chart compare, so you can compare any stock, any indices, or any contract with anyone. Also, as advanced, we provide percentage, log, and linear chart. You can also place order from charts. We have a very unique offer for traders, pay when you profit. So as an intraday trader, you don't have to pay brokerage on loss making trade. We have zero brokerage for delivery trade in cash market, free auto square off for MIS. We have split order. You can place large quantity order in one order. We have 350 plus cash market script for MIS trading. You can place bracket order for Nifty, Bank Nifty. You can place aftermarket orders, and also you can apply for pre-IPO orders. You can customize your screen the way you want. You can add multi-widgets, different screen layout, live IV and easy order placement from bid ask price. Also, you can drag drop strike to bulk order for strategy orders. And we are developing more advanced features for option traders. For more details and account opening, you can visit our website myespresso.com, and also you can check out our YouTube channel Espresso Invest, where we have demo videos for all features. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, my friend. So, friends, one beauty about Espresso is that they never charge money for your loss making trades. Okay, that is one very important thing that Espresso offers. Not many brokers would offer. That is one nice phenomenon. Second, my experience with Espresso, so they have the best platforms in the world. I have known many people who have been using their ShareCon platform for almost 10-15 years. Okay, so that is one very important aspect, and they have that experience. So it's not an emerging broker who have started something new to have a footprint in the industry. They have the background, they have the experience, they have everything. Okay, anyway, so unique offer for Super 25 attendees. Go ahead, open an Espresso account on or before 30th of June and get 2 months brokerage free trading. So friends, all of you will get an email on this aspect of Espresso. Okay, if you don't get an email, feel free to buzz this chat support in Traders Gurukul website. We will be more than happy to share your Espresso free trading account option. All right, that is something that we can do for you. Do not open a normal account, please be aware, because later it will be a difficult phenomenon. All right, thank you. So quick update. So 𝐂𝐤𝐻 as an organization is in the process of dealing with even pre-IPO stocks. We have an exclusive pre-IPO division. If you are interested in any of the pre-IPO stocks, 𝐂𝐤𝐻 Capital can help you. And some of the most popular stocks that we cater is 5-Star Business Finance Limited, BIRA, Chennai Super Kings, Metropolitan Stock Exchange, HBD, CARE Insurance, and many more. Okay, CSK is one of the most successful stocks. It has been a darling of all the market enthusiasts, also the cricket lovers. In fact, CSK is, I think it's one of the only company in the Indian sports market to have $1 billion valuation and available for common man to pick stakes. All right. Quick update on StratosOn, the Amazon Fund of Trading Strategies, one of the successful strategy development organizations. The salient features include 100% algorithmic strategies, clarity in risk and return, all backtested, validated, no optimization, no manual intervention, pure plug and play model with strategy as a service. For more details, log into www.stratosOn.in and speak to the relationship manager. One good thing is that it has multiple strategies. Go to the website, spend some time, understand each strategy, its performance, the way it behaves, and so on and so on. So you need to go to this website www.stratosOn.in and click on strategies. It has all the strategies. Spend some time, have a look at these strategies. You'll understand what they are into, what kind of value addition that it can do for retail traders, and so on. All right, coming back to our conversation. So ideally, out of 63 months of backtest, 53 months was profitable with 10 months of losses. The last 2 months, the performance of the model in this financial year starting April has been fantastic. Till that, already in last 2 months, it has made about 7.5% profit, which is really good in the current market situation. And this year, Nifty did around 5.7% loss, while this model did almost 16% profit. I'm sorry, not 16. That is wrong. That is around 10% profit. So ideally 16% alpha is what StratosOn delivered to his investors. The equity curve is smooth. The maximum risk will always be theoretically 10%, but practically worst case 30%. It can never go beyond that. But the CarMax ratio is fantastic. The Calmer ratio, I would say, is roughly about 3. The Calmer ratio is roughly about 3, which is phenomenal and best in the industry. All right, and next update, here is my personal invitation to every one of you for Traders Conclave 2022, India's largest retail investors and residential conference happening in Bengaluru for the first time. Okay, this is a program which is close to my heart, happening in the month of September in the Hilton Hotel, not Sheraton Grand, sorry. 3 days program, 8 fantastic speakers, 8 beautiful sessions, competitions, quiz, prizes, awards, goodies, accolades, and celebrations. Amazing food, lovely 5-star experience. All of these things will come at a very low price. There will be 6 to 8 amazing speakers. Some of them, one guy is a 200 crores quant fund manager, a GAN expert, an Elliott Wave expert, a straddle expert, a option writing, weekly option writer, a $1 million fund manager, and a quant expert. Everybody is a genius in his own area, and there shall be amazing learnings. An event of this magnitude ideally would cost about roughly 50,000, 75,000 also, but we have ensured that we have kept the pricing as low as possible, and in fact that money is also coming back to you in the form of brokerage credits, which officially means this program comes to you absolutely free. Grab the super early bird seat soon. Log into www.tradersconclave.com. Speak to our conclave manager, Mr. Fazil. Buzz him on Telegram at Traders Conclave. Bring your family. Come with your wife. Ask for a additional discount. Let your kids come free. Bring your friends. Let it be an alumni meet for all of you. There can be great learning. I will personally take care of you. I will personally monitor the journey ahead. I'm damn sure you will love the program because we're doing it for the first time. All right, that's my promise. Don't hesitate to call the Conclave Manager for any clarity, and feel free to reach me also. I'm more than happy to help you anytime. So if you want to reach me, I'm in Telegram, and Twitter. That's my ID in YouTube. Okay, these are my coordinates. That's my coordinates in terms of email. So if you want to write to me personally on anything, any communication, any feedback, any support, feel free to reach out to me. Always happy to help you guys. Okay, and do not forget Traders Conclave happening in September. It will be one of the finest experience for you as a trader. Upcoming mega conferences, Nifty Banker is coming up early next year. There is Super 25 again coming up next year. Option Omega, Intrazone, and Investen. These 5 great conferences fueled with Traders Conclave, our residential program. These 6 events pack up for the entire year, and every event is specially designed with a unique theme. Okay, and we look forward for your participation in all these events, and you all know their price extremely low, and I'm sure there will be great learning for every one of you. Credits for the success of Super 25. Special thanks to Espresso for being our title sponsor. Their support is highly commendable, and many thanks to Money Control Pro for believing in our ability to deliver such massive conferences with elegance, discipline, structure, process, quality, and finally success. Thank you, Money Control team. I sincerely appreciate your participation with us, and we look forward to deliver better events in the quarters to come. Okay, you guys if you loved the conference, do us a favor, take a small 5 minutes time right now, go to Google, type Traders space Gurukul. You will get our Kautilya Traders Academy Google business link. Throw a review. If you like us, give a good review. If you hate us, write an email to me. I am there to address that. Okay, so appreciate, tell everybody. If you abuse, send an email. Okay, and if you do this good job, and for your 5 minutes of valuable time, we will reward you additionally. Write a review, come back, go to tradersgurukul.com chat support team, and take our very powerful techno fundamental investing course absolutely for free. Okay, go and write a review, come back and buzz the support, and you will get this course for free. www.tradersgurukul.com. You'll get all the details. Thank you. So please do not forget, it's a matter of 5 minutes before we even wind up this program. You can do this small job for us, and it will not only help you to serve you better, also communication would help us to know where we stand and the better ways to improve things, so that we can offer you fantastic conferences in the days to come. All right, now feel free to join our Telegram channel. Search for Traders Space Gurukul and you will get our Telegram channel. Most of the updates we do there, and we publish a lot of free events also. So please be there in Telegram. Don't be on mute. You will get decent communication with less marketing stuffs and more updates about all the futuristic events and some of the best innovation that's coming up from Traders Gurukul. Very soon we are launching a fantastic app on time cycles for your kind information. With this, we come to the end of today's session successfully, and I would like to take up any questions you might have for clarification. And no more quiz today, because today being the last day and Ankan has already grabbed the Man of the Series award. So let's devote more time for Q&A. All right, so go ahead. Please feel free to shoot your questions. At the same time, devote few minutes, throw your review. Let's do both of them together. Questions, please. Over to you, audience. Excuse me. Okay, I'm waiting for questions. Okay, from an innovation front, we are building an app for competition. I want to automate the whole process. we are building a beautiful competition app. In the subsequent option omega event or maximum by Traders Conclave, the app would be live. It will track all the questions, all the top answers. It will, in a real-time basis, it will tell you who are the top 10 winners, and it will also create a sense of urgency, sense of excitement, sense of seriousness for someone to win the title award. Okay, going forward, there shall be 3 man of the series award. 3 champions would get the will get the award. So it will be definitely a nice experience to all of you. Okay. Thank you, Ruchi. Thank you, Kamal, for your efforts. Now let us pick up questions one by one. Okay. Oh, who won yesterday's quiz? I'm sorry. I should have published that part, right? I missed it. I am sorry about that. I think I need to collect that information from Fazil. I will do that, and I will reach out to the winner. My apologies. Today being the last day, there was some changes in the slides. Somehow I missed that component. Thanks so much, Dravid, for telling it. Okay. Okay, here comes the first question. Ashok, please provide compression with Vedanta charts. Let me try it out for you. Okay. I don't see any solid compression yet. These are all zigzag movement. Of course, I don't deny, but the compression must be interlinked and there should be a rally in compression. Okay. It has to come, eat and go. Sometimes not just base candles. Too many base candles with multiple gaps doesn't call it a compression. Remember it. No, Pradeep, that is not a candidate for me. Okay. Okay. Some more questions coming up. Mr. Sharanaya says, if any clarification on espresso, who will be the right person? For now, I do not have any specific contact person from espresso side. I don't have a number. For any help you guys want, for now, we will take the responsibilities. Buzz, support in Traders Gurukul. We will empower them. We will train them on how to handle the questions. Okay. Yep. Okay. Mr. Yogesh says, I have 2 questions related to Super 25. One, can I avail the offer of espresso if I open account on my spouse name? Answer is yes. I have one of the quiz during Super 25. How I would get the ticket for the upcoming sessions, whom I need to approach. No problem. My people will only approach you to give access to everything. If you don't get the call, feel free to buzz in chat support and tell them that I am the winner of so and so competition, and they will be able to help you. Okay, you can definitely avail the offer of espresso if you open an account on your spouse name, and we will share you the link. Good luck to you and welcome to espresso family. Mr. Vinod says, sir, explain once again how to write review. Very simple, my friend. Go to Google. For example, go to Google. Okay, just type Traders Gurukul. That's it. If you do that, here on the right side, you get a link. See, click on that link. You can write a review. That's it. Okay. So already a couple of them have written. Very good. That's it. All right. Good. Thank you. Next question. This strategy is better for avoiding some of the stocks, our list, as far as my understanding. Yeah, fair enough. That is also a use case. One question from Dravid. I'm connecting money control website. So do you have our email IDs if we want price? We will take care of it, Dravid. Don't worry about that. My team will take care. If you don't get anything, feel free to buzz support, or worst case, if you don't hear from support, you have my email ID also. You can write an email to me. My Gmail will get fast reply, unlike my company email. Okay. Okay. Ashok, I don't know if I am the winner of Friday quiz because I was super quick in reply. So how do I reach you to know about it? See, the point is answer. Many times answers were direct. It's always fastest fingers first. Okay. So you might have replied very fast. Maybe there is someone who replied much earlier than you. Okay. Somebody asked Ashok, how do I collect coupon? Just buzz the chat support tomorrow. I think we have not generated the coupon yet. We will generate it in some time and you will get it. Okay. Tomorrow morning, anytime people who wrote reviews, buzz them, they'll get you. Anil says, Ashok, please review Hindalco for compression. I'm going to do that right away. Hindalco. The latest one, no. See, it is not compression because number one, this is a base. Okay. This is again base, below that gap down, gap down, gap down. This is not compression. Okay. This is not compression. Compression will be deeper. I will show you what is real compression. Okay. I'll show you some compression, They should be kissing each other. See, something like this. This whole thing is compression. It should be like that. There should not be a possibility to write even one zone which is fresh. You can't write a single fresh zone. That's what is compression. Okay. That is the philosophy and meaning about it. Superb. No worries. Let us go further. Pradeep, where is the feedback link? It's only Google, Pradeep. Go to Google and type Traders Gurukul. You will get the link. Question by Pankaj, sir. Will the links for earlier sessions in this season 3 be live going forward or forever, or is there any validate? As I missed a couple of sessions and want to see those once again, the links would be available only for 1 month. After that, it will disappear. You can see them before that. All right. Kamal Daluka says, can you check Ultratech cement? I'm happy to check. But none of you are giving the right answer. Probably you have not understood it properly. This guy seems interesting. See, this guy is super duper compression. This guy is compression. Why? This whole guy is compression. Why? You can never draw a single zone. So many base candles in doing interruptions. Okay, he said at the end, right? Let us try it right away. See this. This is a zone. From the top, base, 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 base. This is also base. Okay. Whole thing is a base. This is supply, so different color. Next, I'll go further down, down, drop, base, base, drop, drop, base, 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 drop. Okay. Drop, 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 base, base, gap up, rally. Okay. I think this guy is also a base. It is a compression with a solid gap here in between. Kind of close to a compression, except this level, which is blank. Okay. So that's the phenomenon. Rahul says, can I use it for intraday? Yes, but unfortunately, remember the fact intraday manipulation will be always high. You will not be able to identify clear manipulations there. Okay. All right. Any other questions? A question by Neeraj. Ashok, is it possible to get details of strategies mentioned in StratoZone? Neeraj, go to the website. Everything is there. Ashok, any example on lower time frame by Akash? We can try, Akash. Definitely we can try. What is there? We'll go to Bank Nifty only, no? Or we'll pick some stock. Let's say Reliance Industries. We never took it. Let's give a try. Okay. Reliance Industries. From daily, we'll go to, let's say, 15 minutes and see if we can send something or two. I want to find a very, very good ordered compression. I want to mark a cute level which is direct. I think this is a good compression. Can you see this? Drop, drop, drop. This guy. And this big rally is because of that. This guy. Rally, base, rally. And this is also a base in between. Can you guys notice this rally? This guy, this movement is there, no? This fellow. This is an outcome of this compression. Compressed rally. 15 minutes candle. So this is a classic example. But the point is you cannot this in a shorter time frame. So your entry should be precise, no? So it's very difficult to play use compression. For positional and swing trading, this is fantastic. Particularly swing trading and even in investing, downside compression. So if you get solid entry, it will be a low risk equity investment and a very quick money in long run. Okay. Question by Mr. Indragni. After 12 years in IT, I decided to give up myself an year to learn trading. At the end, when after the success, I lost hope due to 30 lakh capital wipeout. This Super 25 training was a boon, to say at least, the best training series related to anything in entire life. Till that, which has now ignited the flame in me again. Thanks everyone involved and bottom of my heart. Such a brilliant post, my friend. Please do post this in Google business account. Okay. Post the same thing in Google. It will be valuable for us. Yogesh is asking how kit can be used along with Ichimoku. That's a smart question. Go and refer to my earlier session on Ichimoku and then use this as a possible target. Whenever there is compression, wherever there is big compression, apply it. For example, let me apply it for you. Okay. Let me apply it for you. What I'm saying is, for example, let's say this is daily. Now I have to apply Ichimoku, right? Ichimoku cloud. All right. Yeah. So this is your Ichimoku and auto. All right. Now, if this is your Ichimoku, conversion line is blue, right? It is still below. We'll have to see where it goes. Okay. See what happens is if Ichimoku is filled with compression, on arrival, remember, if it is compression on arrival, it can be a blessing. Why? You get a good entry in this method, and then compression will help you to make sure your opponent is Kenya or Zimbabwe. Okay. Please merge both the chapters. I'm sure you would have a nice experience. Bala says, is there any trick to identify compression? Nothing. Observe the candlestick carefully. Just locate the bases. Nothing else. It's no rocket science. It's a very, very simple phenomenon. But you need to see few hundred charts to get that quickly like me. It takes little time. Okay, Dr. Reddy says, can you see IDFC and IDFC First Bank? I don't mind seeing it. I hope you all right this time. IDFC Bank. Michimoku, please disappear. No, that is not compression. No, that is also not compression. Let me mark it. Rally, base, rally. No, it is compression. Okay. Drop, base, drop. Correct. And then drop, base, rally. Correct. And then these three bases. No, it's all base. Yeah, it is compression, my friend. 100% compression. I could not mark a single base which is fresh. You won, Mr. Reddy. Okay. Ashutosh says sale. Ashutosh, we already saw sale. Okay. So I hope overall you guys enjoyed the program. See, my perspective is very, very simple, friends. We have 25 programs. For all the money you paid us, even if there are 5 beautiful sessions out of 25, even 20% of the session, if they had added value for you, it's amazing. It is a fantastic return on investment. It's not that every event should help you. No, that is not the philosophy. Okay, that is definitely not the philosophy. Okay, there might be, even let 20 session go to trash. Even if there are 5 good sessions which impressed you, nothing like it. Nothing like it. Okay, that's the bottom line. All right, superb. How to automate this? No. There's no need to automate this. There's no need to automate this. It's a simple enabler phenomenon. You can see it from your naked eyes. Why do you want to automate such things? You don't have to automate it. I don't see a single reason to automate. See, I am an automation expert. We have become so lazy today. We have stopped trading manual trading now. We have stopped it literally. Right? Any questions, friends? Any further questions? Only Dravid has a beautiful question. He said, Ashok, I think retailer volumes is just 2. But every speaker said big players will catch retailers and take their volumes. How is this possible? Very much possible. You go to Tirupati. Mr. Dravid, you go to Tirupati, okay? If you go to Tirupati temple, 80% people only give 20% money, and the remaining 20% people will give 80% money. That is Pareto thought process. Retailers do give feed liquidity, and their 20% liquidity is more than enough for institution. The institution don't want to double money. They bring money at 3%, 5% per annum. Even if they do 12%, they're lot more happy. So see from that, they are not like retailers. Retailers are, urgent fellows. They want to double money every year. But institution need not double money even if they double money every 6 to 10 years, they are happy because they bring money at a cheap cost. That's the reality. Okay. Superb. I think we answered a lot of questions. It's time to wind up Super 25 series. With this, we successfully come to the end of the session and also to the end of Super 25 3.0 series. Dear friends, it has been an amazing journey last 25 days excluding Sundays. My team are exhausted. We've been working every day night till 10 p.m. It's really challenging. At the same time, it's rewarding. At the same time, it's amazing. We love what we do. All right. So on behalf of Traders Gurukul, on behalf of Money Control Pro and Espresso, the Sharekhan family, friends, I myself Ashok and my extended family members, we sincerely thank you for believing in our vision, for believing in our approach, for believing in our delivery and being with us for the last 25 days. It has been a fantastic experience for our entire family. Okay. With this, we successfully come to the end of the Super 25 Edition 3 series. Special thanks to the management of Money Control Pro, to the management of Espresso, and sincere thanks to every one of you who has been a part of Super 25 3.0 directly or indirectly. We are very thankful to you. We look forward for your long-term association. We look forward for your support and cooperation in our subsequent events also. I look forward to see you in next couple of months in Option Omega, the largest option series or the option conference that's happening to the same mode of delivery. Until then, signing off, Ashok Devanampriya from Traders Gurukul. Thank you very much, one and all. Have a good night. If you have more feedback, don't hesitate to write me an email. All right, as I told you, if you are happy, throw it in Google. If you are not happy, send me an email and give us an opportunity to serve you better again in the subsequent events. Okay, have a great time ahead. Have a fantastic financial year. The last 2 months have been a great roller coaster journey for traders. Fortunately, it has been very good for us. In fact, last month we did about 4% profit. This month we did 3.5% profit. Last 2 months we achieved almost 7.5% profit. The first quarter we did hardly 2%. The entire war quarter, the Ukraine saga, we hardly made 2%. Last 2 months we made about 7.5. That is what the market is all about. This year so far, from Jan we have done close to about 10%, but the financial year has been fantastic. We are so far sitting on 7.5% profit. So the market has been very kind to all of us. As long as we respect risk, as long as we understand risk, as long as we follow a disciplined and structured process, markets will surely reward us in the long term. Markets are not about strategies. Markets are not about concepts. Markets are all about risk management. The day people understand that risk is the only thing that you need to focus on, welcome to the world of beautiful stock markets. We have a long innings to play, and I'm sure we will have a fantastic journey ahead. Thanks once again, one and all. I look forward for your continuous association. Thank you and good night.